Okay, everyone, I'm so thrilled because I am with Jordana Blake. I got it right, aka Hannah, aka Agnes. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm so excited to talk to you. It's so cool seeing you now. This is the final season, and I'm thinking about all the scenes I love with Agnes. But I really think my favorite you did was when she is in that big glass case, and June comes to see her. So two things. How did you get in there? Like, how was that process of getting in the case? And did you sit in there the whole time? And was that one of the most challenging scenes you ever taken on?
It definitely was one of the more challenging scenes, but because it took so long to get perfect, but the glass it would just like slide open. One of the doors would slide open. It wasn't too challenging to get into.
So they didn't like drop you in there or anything.
No.
Cool. I also love everything your character, like the outfit she wears, like the plum outfit everybody likes. But I think one of the coolest things was when she just goes into her, like they had the teepee set up for you guys a night. So was that like just an awesome set to be on?
It was so cool. We were there like from like 12 to like 5 or 6. It was an all-nighter thing and it was really cool to film.
Yeah. So I'm also wondering too, with Agnes and her character, do you feel like there's moments where she has such impactful moments for June's story, but do you feel pressure when you do those scenes? Because sometimes it'd be a quick scene, but you have to nail all those moments. Do you feel that kind of pressure?
I think normally the actor would feel the pressure, but everybody on set was so welcoming. Even since I was like 6, like directors, producers, all the actors, they were all so great to me throughout my career, and I never felt too much pressure, but I would always give it my best.
What are you going to miss the most about this experience on The Handmaid's Tale?
Definitely hanging out between scenes with the actors. They were really great.
Do you have a particular scene you're most proud of doing?
I think in the first season, the first um when I'm first taken away, because that was one of my first like big emotion moments, and I was really young and I didn't know how to fully act that, but Lizzie taught me a lot and I got through it.
That's cool. And I heard you mention in another interview, this is your first red carpet.
This is my first red carpet. Yeah,
How does it feel?
it feels great.
You're killing it, and I can't wait to see what you do in this new season. Praise be. Thanks for talking to me.
Praise be.
Thanks. All right. See you later, Nina.
Yeah, I want to talk to everyone.
Next time. Yeah. I don't care what you think. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, we're here. We're live. Nina,
Should I hold you like this the whole time?
just hold me like that the whole time as a support. I'm really nervous.
Wait, tell them how we know each other.
So this is Nina's fourth appearance on the show. So first off, you're breaking the record again on my show.
Thank
So
you.
she broke the third, now fourth. So we've known each other for so long. And she was one of the first people who said yes to do an interview with me when I was literally nothing. So part of me standing here is because of you. And you know that. Thank you. Praise be. May the Lord open. But I want to say an even crazier thing. Is this your first red carpet at the Chinese theater?
Yes.
So this is my first time interviewing here.
This
So we
is
have
great.
this bond.
Yes.
And it's crazy because when I've seen her in person, it's always East Coast, and now we're both
Yes.
here in LA. So it's just wild being here right now.
Yes, this is a big deal. And everyone's like, no one cares. And we're like, and then.
That's why we're doing this for us right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tell my editor, cut everything out except the important stuff. No, but no, it's all amazing. I'm so excited. And it's just amazing too because I was rewatching the whole show on like a faster speed, and it was still hitting so hard all the Alma scenes. And I mean, she gets the best way to go out with the train,
Yeah.
and it's still tough to watch. But I forgot how powerful that episode was with them saying her name at the end. So, what did it feel like for you? Like now, as time has passed, like getting off of a hit show like that, having that big emotional moment, is it really hard to let go of that?
It is. It's really hard to like you're it's such a big part of your life, and then you're just like, "Oh my god, like what now?" But then what I didn't realize then, what I realize now is like how much I learned from the show and how much that has helped me move forward in my career. Um and how many people I met that have been such good support systems through the show. So in the end, like I think the show has really like held me and lifted me, especially in I don't know, it's like I was like just starting out my career when I started on the show, and it's been like really helpful for me and in so many ways. But yeah, I think at first I was like, "Oh my god, I'm like so sad." No. But then I was so happy to get to go off with a bang. And yeah,
Well, I love too that you're here for the final season premiere because you're so important to the show. So I love this show. Every character has their touch to it, their like thing that's their thing. And for me, Alma was always really smart and did things behind the scenes really cool. I think people loved, but she also had that sass. I think everyone loves. So was that something that was like always developed on the onset for that character? That kind of developed over time for Alma.
It developed over time because I didn't know how many episodes I would be in, which I told you. I remember I'm not even gonna say I told you before. If I say something I've already told you.
You want me to pull up the tape?
Okay.
I don't. I might have asked you the other question probably 3 times already.
No. Okay, so I think it's partially stuff that I built, and then partially just like parts of me that I would bring to the character because in the beginning I didn't really know what this person could be like or how she would act within the situation she was in. And then I thought to myself, well, I could be in the middle of somewhere, I could still be talking shit with my friends. Like, really, as a survival method, just to get out of the situation that I'm in. So I think that it was like built as I went and also a reaction to the circumstances. Like, I would just be in the scene and react how I felt was real for me, if that makes sense.
It does. Are you freezing right now?
No?
You're not?
No.
See, I'm freezing and I'm wearing a jacket right now.
I'm actually like really sweating.
It's an intense moment.
Yeah.
Are you nervous to talk to me?
That's why I'm sweating. I'm like, it's too
Now, have you seen the giant bonnet at the entrance?
Yeah,
Al, can you turn the camera and just show everybody? Did you see that?
Yeah, no, I have. I'm gonna take so many of my own like personal pictures up there. Like
Now, they also have all the actors playing the handmaids. And I heard a rumor that you were one of them earlier, and now you just jumped on the carpet.
yeah, I'm exhausted.
You're really tired.
Yeah.
So, Nina, I've definitely asked you this before, but I'm going to ask you again because now it's a different time, final season. But people who are obsessed with you from this show, what do you have coming up? What can we look forward to at Nina Kiri?
Okay, so I'm really excited to say this one.
Turn the microphone off on this one. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Here you go.
Okay, so I was in a movie playing Canada's first female infantry officer, and it was a really big deal for me because she's like an amazing person, one of the coolest people I've ever met, and it was just like she's a big figure to me in Canadian history, and yeah, and that's coming out later this year, and I'm really excited about it, and it's
I can't wait.
called Outstanding.
It's called Outstanding. Breaking. It is outstanding, and it's probably outstanding. One more question: have you ever interviewed someone on the red carpet of the Chinese theater?
No.
Okay, ready? You get 2 questions.
Um, Steve,
Yes.
uh,
How you doing?
are you so cold that you're going to leave, or you're gonna put on a sweater?
I will give maybe 2 more interviews, and if I don't get some kind of sweater over me, I'm probably gonna leave.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. You're asking the hard questions.
um, oh, how have you liked living in LA?
I thought it'd be warmer. No, I love it. I love it. Time zone difference is great, so I can be behind everything, and I can. I feel like everything's slower pace here. Where New York was all this pressure. So, like even coming here today, you know, you take your time.
Okay.
People are chill out
So
here.
it's more like
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. How do you? You're a great interviewer. You should do this more.
Actually, excuse me.
You want to
Well,
switch?
this woman has been trying to speak to me the whole time.
Yep, that's it. It's a wrap, but it was great interviewing each other. And all right, I'm back with Bruce. We just talked a couple days ago, but now we're in person, which feels even cooler. Are you excited about being at the Chinese theater for your baby, for Handmaid's Tale? Like, are you proud of this moment?
I'm very proud of this moment, and especially to be at the Chinese theater. I mean, I grew up going to the Chinese theater, but it's just to see TV on a big screen is rare, and we really do make our show. It's hard these days. You got to make a show that you can watch on a phone. And you can watch it on your 40-inch TV. So we really try to make the show as beautiful as possible. But this is really where it really comes to life. So for Nicola Daly, our DP, for Elizabeth Moss, our director, seeing it like this is just like eating a giant thing of cotton candy. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm so excited. And yeah, and I'm pumped for everyone to see this final season. So when you were going into this final season, is there just one like goal you had in mind in your head that was like, okay, like this is the thing we have to hit? Like not spoiler, but like just maybe thematically or a feeling you want to give the audience.
I would say don't blow it. was what I was feeling. I mean, honestly, so many of these final seasons, people try to reach, and I just thought, all the kind of do what you do, dance with the person who brung you. So, we followed June. June had a story. June was moving in a certain direction, and we followed June, just like the book did, and just like the show has up till this point. I think that was my safest and my smartest decision. But I think really, you don't want to think, oh, let's undo all the stuff that we've done, because that would be a surprise. There are good surprises and bad surprises. I hope there'll be good surprises in this finale.
Love that answer. And have you prepared for the grieving process after this? Like, do you have any plans for that?
No, not at all. I haven't prepared for the grieving process. I feel like it's been so hard already, just stopping shooting and stopping to go to work with everybody. But fortunately, it is a time where people don't just disappear. Everybody's in touch. Everybody's on social media. Everybody still has their email chains. And fortunately, much of the crew and pieces of the cast are coming with me onto the Testament, so that will make it a little better. But I'm expecting to shatter into a lot of little pieces.
Yeah, it's going to be sad. I can't wait. Enjoy tonight, final season, taking your accomplishment. Good seeing you again.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, I'm so excited. I'm with Timothy Simons today at the Handmaid's Tale premiere. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Dude, so you kill it in this show, kill it in everything you do. So for this show, though, joining the final season, not being the previous seasons, did you have to read the book, watch the previous seasons to prepare?
I watched the show generally, but I did go back and rewatch season. I did go back and rewatch season 5, getting into prep for this one just to refresh, because they've been pretty spread out. So I did that, but no, I didn't. I felt like by the time I'm in there, we're so far removed from the book. And also, I just live in the United States of America in 2025, so I don't know if you really need to go back to the source material. There's a lot kicking around.
Yeah, no, that's a great answer. And I'm wondering too, you put all the homework, and then when you actually get to set and the first time you put on the commander outfit, what did that feel like the first time you put it on?
Tailored. It looks like it's also like kind of rad. Like you really only have like one costume change. Like you wear the same thing every day. You start to realize why people like David Lynch had like, I own like 4 shirts and I own the same pair of pants. It's because that makes that shit so easy. It's great.
No, that's great. And I'm wondering too, because you rock a beard, you rock clean shaven, and you kill it with the mustache. Every time I search your name on Google, there's a great image of you with a mustache. But do you feel like you behave differently, like when you have a mustache? Like, is there something different to that?
I don't know that I behave differently, but I will say, like, whenever you have facial hair, when you have a mustache, you can kind of hide behind it a little bit. You know what I mean? It's sort of like you're like kind of got some protection. It's honestly, it's why I'm wearing sunglasses on a red carpet. You feel like a little bit more removed. Can I tell you? So I grew out a beard for this, and I had it for so long. I was telling Max on like my last night, I was like, I can't wait to get rid of this thing. And he was like, I don't know, man, it kind of suits you. And I swear to God, you give an actor one fucking compliment, I kept it for another 2 months because Max said one nice thing about it.
I love that. So, what? Before I let you go, what are you going to take away from your experience on The Handmaid's Tale this final season? Like, what are you most proud of that you experienced what you did?
Honestly, that I was able to hopefully come into a cast like this and come into a show like this and contribute something that they found useful for their show. You know what I mean? Like these are all like it's a murderer's row of incredibly talented people. So if I was able to get in there and help out at all, that's huge for me.
You did it. You're like a closer in baseball. You came in, you got the save. So,
Nice.
dude, love it. Thanks for talking to me, man. Have a
I
good.
appreciate it, man.
Okay, I'm so excited. I am with Kristen here, who plays Beth. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's so lovely to see you. You're one of my favorite characters on this show, and I'm happy you're at the final season premiere.
It's nice to be here. I was like pretty excited to get the invite.
Hell yeah! So
to celebrate everybody.
it's funny when I think of your character. I always imagine these beautiful shots that you're in as a Martha, and you're cooking in the kitchen. It's sunny.
Right.
Have you pitched like a prequel spinoff where it's like a cooking show with Beth?
I am so down to be the Martha Stewart but Martha Beth version, right? I mean, we could twist on words. Maybe she could guest star. We could do something like that. I would love that. I think we should find the creators and pitch it to them now. There will definitely be some aggressive. It's funny you said like all you saw was the sunlight and the cooking. I just remember like chopping really aggressively and like super stressed out. I was like, I don't know how I didn't lose a finger.
So were you like a chef before that, like, or did you learn a lot of this?
They actually made me take a class. I do cook. I do cook a lot actually. So I don't know if I'd call myself a chef. My dad taught me to cook. I love cooking. So I have some skill. I like to think. But no, there was an amazing, what was his name? Chef Tallis, I believe his name was, in Toronto. They took me and he taught me how to make a pesto. Which was, I guess, Martha was known for her pesto, so it was appropriate, and to roast like a lamb chop. And I took a cooking class with him, and then he basically taught me how to chop really fast without injuring myself. So that was really cool.
That's amazing. So you put all that homework in. That's awesome.
Yeah, I took it home too.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's also interesting too with your character that she has this like sexual tension with Nick in the show,
Right.
and the fans are obsessed with Nick. Obsessed.
They love it. The broody, mysterious guy who's like the love for his lady.
Exactly. So, but did that like put a target on your back? Did you ever when like slide your DMs like stay away from him kind of thing?
God, no, I didn't get any nasty DMs from that. We actually had a scene between us in season 3 that didn't make it, got cut really short. That was a little bit more. And so maybe for the fans, they were like, no, we're not going to give this triangle more love. Maybe
They were like, careful.
About it, maybe it was just too hot. I don't know.
I love that. And my last question is, I love how you went out on the roof and you had the rain pouring on you. It was so cool. It seemed like a scene from The Matrix. That's what I kind of loved about it too.
Super cool way to go out.
Exactly. So what was it just like? What was like filming that? Like, did you fall on a mat behind you? Was there water just downpouring?
We had stunt practice and we like had to go ahead of time, and it looked way more intense than it was. I literally just went, boop, and there was like a nice cushy thing behind me. It wasn't as cool.
Well, I hope it.
And it was all fake rain and it was warm. So
It was awesome. It was an awesome death to get to. So
cool.
I hope it lifts you into this great action career. It's going to be.
I'm ready. I like it. So now I have an action career. I have a cooking show. Do you want to be my new agent?
I'm thinking. I'm sorry, but maybe I'll apply. But thank you for talking to me. Praise be. Enjoy the premiere.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night.